Hey everyone, it's Rob again, and it's time for a penny hunt. You'll notice something here. You'll notice this is a B of A box, and I'll talk a little bit about that here in a second, about what's in the box. But I was bummed. I picked up a couple of my penny boxes for my bank for part of my weekly 2-box pickup. Got them home, opened them up, and they were uncirculated coins. And not even good ones. 2017 Ds, which I already have 2 uncirculated boxes of that I've kept. So now I've got 4 of those. For fun, let me go ahead and take you back to last night when I was setting up to prepare for my huge 2-box penny hunt and show you what happened when I opened those boxes on camera. Let's hope that it's circulated, obviously. And then let's hope we find some good finds. Bum, bum, bum. It's a brand new uncirculated box of 2017. It's D's. Well, we'll be sending that one back, but now I'm worried. Did I get 2 boxes of uncirculated pennies? Yep. Wait, what's going on here? That's odd. We have got a mostly uncirculated besides 2 rolls. So obviously kind of a bummer. So my bank didn't have any more penny boxes because they got those for me, and I even asked if I could switch them back out, and they said they just didn't have any more. Not for me. So not a big deal. They apologized, but I went to the B of A across the street, and I asked if they had any boxes of pennies, and they said they did, but they're in the vault. But the teller said she has tons of loose rolls for me that I could go through, and she's pretty sure she has at least a box and a half. And I said, well, let's make a box. So she put them in a bag. 50 rolls worth. I brought them home, and since I had this old B of A box laying around, I figured I'd fill it up, and I did. So I filled it up with all of her rolls from her trays, and there's 50 obviously, and I've already looked. They're definitely circulated, and she even had one customer wrapped one, and she asked if I wanted that. I said, you know what? I'll take it. Maybe it's my lucky roll in here. So for fun, we're going to end up saving this roll for last. Doesn't mean anything's in there, but we'll open that one live for a little fun at the end of the video and set it to the side for now. I got my scale to weigh my 82 pennies. I've got my copper cup, got my discard bin, and got my handy dandy roll opener, plus my 16 times loop to get really close. I know I've rambled long enough. I'm just excited, guys. It's been a while since I hunted pennies. It's been over a week. So let's get after it. I did want to point out before I got started, I keep averages of every bank. I've got no Indian heads with B of A. I average about 7.3 Wheaties per box, about 401 coppers. I get about a little over 2 foreigns per box, so we'll keep an eye out for the foreigns. I get 25 2009s, which is almost 10 more than Wells Fargo and Chase. We don't get a lot of almost uncirculated coins. It's not one of my better. We get a lot of dirty coins at B of A, to tell you the truth, which I don't mind as long as they're old and key dates. And then we average about almost 3 1959 pennies, as you guys know I pull out. Anyway, I started to crack into this roll, and then I wanted to bloop you in. You're probably tired of me talking and like, Rob, get to the rolls. We'll do that right now. All right, guys, we're off to a pretty good start. First roll in of the box. I already scored a 2017 P, pulled out a copper, saw another copper, and look at this, a 1944 D wheat cent. I will take it. Not real shabby at all. Let's set that down where the wheat cents are going to go. And look at this, a couple of coins behind it. We've got a 1970S. I'll have to get this under the loop and take a better look at that date. It almost looks like it's repunched or something. But I'm looking for the small date. So let me take a look at this under the loop, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. It must have been a play on light. It's not a repunched date or anything like that. But it is a 1970S, but it's not a small date. Still pretty cool to get a Wheatie, a 2017 P, and a 1970S in the first handful of coins. Let me just look to see if there's any Wheaties live on this in this roll with you, just in case there's another one. Doesn't look like it, so now I need to go and sort out the copper and pull out all the air variety years and mints and take a look at those. We'll be back. Roll number 7 into the box, guys, and there's nothing to show right now, but I wanted to show you something. 369 coins in this roll so far. I've been getting a couple of 69Ds in every roll. It's weird. I mean, the coppers are stacking up. There's a really clean 69 in there, but it's a D. I was like, just give me a 69S, and it did. It did. It's not the double die or anything like that. But I probably, if I pulled them out right now, I bet you in the first 7 rolls, I probably have 12 69s. And I don't see that many of those. If I do see them, they're 69Ds for sure. But I don't see that many in 7 rolls. I know I'm being very, very optimistic here, but I'll tell you, I love seeing 69 year because that's the famous double die air variety year. Other than a 55, it's one of the most expensive air varieties. Probably not going to find it. Probably just being optimistic, but hey, better optimistic than pessimistic. Let's get back to the hunt. Okay, guys, 9th roll in, and we found ourselves our second Wheatie, and it looks nice. It looks so nice. It's got to be in the 50s. Look at this thing. Holy moly. A little bit of dirt down here, but that's a nice wheat scent. Let's take a look together. 1958D. We knew it. Man, that's a nice looking Wheatie. You don't see many of them like that, but when you do, you can almost guarantee they're in the 50s. We'll take it. That is now 2 Wheaties, a 44D and a 58D. All right, let's get back to the hunt. Okay, guys, 19th roll in the box, and it's peeking out, so I figured I'd grab it. Looks like it's another 44 Wheatie. 1944 plain, pretty common year. Wheat scent. So that's only our 3rd, but we got 2 44s. One's a D and one's the plain. Not a bad start. All right, guys, same roll as that 44 plain. About 10 coins later, we got another Wheatie. Not looking too bad. Could be a 50s, might be a 40s. 55D. We'll take it. That puts our Wheatie total up to 4. So, not doing too bad. Let's keep looking. 23rd roll of the box. Sorting out the 92s, the 98 through 2000s, the coppers, and I come across another Wheatie, guys. 1955D. We'll take it. We'll add it next to the other 55D, and that makes 5 Wheaties so far. And let's get back to the hunt. Roll number 25, and look what I found right here. A very, very, very nice 1958D again. So that's a couple of 58Ds that are in pretty dang good shape. We'll take those. Okay, guys, roll number 39. And I saw it at the top here. There it is. Looks like we got a Canadian or a foreign for sure. 2006 Canada. It's our first foreign. I even had a spot reserved for it. Thought I'd get them. We usually get 2 or 3 in a box of B of A. Let's keep looking. All right, guys, we're on the last roll other than the final customer wrap roll, and finally got another Wheatie, a 56D. So only our 7th Wheatie of the box, which is better than the last couple, but still a low Wheatie count. Hopefully we can find another one in either the rest of that roll or that custom wrap roll and call it 8. All right, guys, we're on the last roll. Figured this custom wrap one I would do live. Not expecting to find anything magical in here whatsoever, but you never know. Could get lucky, so figured I would do it in front of you. And I'm just going to check for Wheaties right now at this point. No Wheaties in there, but I'll tell you something. I got more 69 coins in this box than I've ever got. I would say I probably got 50. 6 were 69 S's that were not the air, but still fun to see a lot of these. Anyway, I will sort through those, separate the copper and the variety/air possibility years, and give you a roundup on what we found over there in a second. Okay, guys, here's the roundup. 383 coppers, 1 2017 P, 22 2009s, 1 4, and it's a Canadian. I always pull out my 59s. I had 5 of those. We ended with only 7 Wheaties, a 44D, a 44, a 55D, a 55D, a 56D, and 2 58Ds in pretty good shape. I also got my second ever 1960D small date. Not very valuable. It's pretty common, to tell you the truth. What you really want is the 1960 plain small date. A lot harder to come by. Been a struggle for Wheaties lately. It's like they're mad at me for cheating on them with nickels and dimes and things. But we'll keep at it. Maybe next week I'll get a couple of boxes from my Wells Fargo bank that aren't uncirculated. Anyway, if you enjoyed this hunt with me, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I do post videos, if not daily, at least every other day. I do currency searches and coin hunts, and I'll do metal detecting when the season allows for it again. I appreciate you watching, everyone, and have a good evening.